Today, this honestly looks like one of the highest quality models I've ever seen in GTA. I don't know what it is, but it just looks like it's out of something else, like Need for Speed or Forza. Anyway, let's jump in. That's the wrong side. My European. Anyway, of course, it makes absolutely no noise. It is electric. And for those of you that do not know what this is based on, this is based upon the Audi E Tron. Now, in case I'm going to say it, the roof camera is already telling me there's going to be something to apply to the roof. This thing it's got to be sick. It's got the light bar at the back. It's got an active aero wing that pops up, looks super sick, and back down again. And honestly, this, I think, I'm going to say it, Rockstar have already done a better job than the actual Audi E Tron. I personally think it looks pretty crap. I've never really liked it. I would always say the Taycan is better. This, however, I think looks a little bit better. Now, before we jump into the customization of this thing, I did want to put it up next to the other Audi E-Tron. You're like, another one? Yes, because the E-Tron thing just means Audi electric. Just did a little bit of reorganizing, and I've put both the E-Trons next to each other. This is the I-Wagon, which of course is obviously electric. If you didn't see us build this thing, well, I was a little bit annoyed. As you can see, no noise. I was annoyed that they would add an SUV before they added the proper E-Tron. Four-door estates, wagons, saloons, sedans, and even hatchbacks. Give me what I need. Well, that's crap. This is for sure my favorite place to customize cars. This is, what is it? The office building. This is still one of the best places. Lighting is super important when you're building a sick whip. All right, 19 customization options. That actually seems less than some of the ones we've been doing the past couple of days. However, this is a different place to customize, so each place is different. Whatever. We know this, Theo. We ain't born yesterday. Okay, I apologize. Let's have a look. So you can add a little bit more of a normal car look if you wish to do so. Quite honestly, I think that looks a little bit odd, to say the least. But you can also do secondary color, so you can have multiple colors. Oh, that's fully carbon at the front there. That looks pretty sick. Look at that. That, genuinely, I think that looks pretty nice. So I'm going to go for the carbon front end there and the rear end, but for the painted on the bottom. So I think I've noticed on actual electric cars, the diffuser looks more plastic than ever. I don't understand why, because to be honest, they could make it pretty nice. And these cars cost, well, into like 6 figures, don't they? All right, engine upgrades, of course. Yes, we need to do that. Does it actually say engine upgrade? It just says EMS. It says engine tunes, so we're tuning the engine that does not exist. Yes. Add some vents to the top of it there. Carbon vents. Yes, please. Looks super, super sick. As I said, this thing looks properly detailed. More detailed than, oh my God, you gotta have a full, I kind of like that, to be honest. I'm going to keep that front. That looks pretty mental, to say the least. And we've got a full carbon hood as well. This looks properly detailed. I'm actually going to keep that as is. I kind of like it breaking up a little bit with the white and the carbon. And then we've got some extra stripy bits, which that actually fits really, really nicely on the front. We got double stripes for the white. We got these, which again, we see a lot of. We got the safari. We've got more go green racing. That's cool. And the proper race liveries, which actually this looks pretty good. I like the street one. This may actually be the first time I use one of the later on liveries. I'm quite surprised myself, to be honest with you. These are properly detailed. What? That's like a proper out. I'm loving this. I'm not even an Audi person, but this looks super sick. But on the plate, the back end looks like a little bit unloved at the moment. I kind of hope to see something a little bit different there. Here's the roof, which I was talking about, and I can already tell you there's going to be something on here. We got the Forte. Oh, roof boxes. Now that is what I'm talking about. I adore the idea of a roof box on a car like this. We're going for the white. It looks really cool. Side skirt customization. Pretty simple, pretty basic. We've got some canards on the back there. We've got some spoilers for the one, which are there. A roof spoiler. I hope I can have a roof spoiler in combination with something else, like a big wing. But no, we're not able to do that. Fine. I really love this. It actually looks really, really good. You know, I've got to go for the endurance racing wing. It just looks magnificent. And of course, bang, this baby down to the ground. We've got competition suspension, which looks like it's going to scrape absolutely everything once again. This happens way too often. Wheel customization. I even need to say it. We got the smoke on the windows. I kind of want to go for maybe a bit of a... I'm going to go for a darker smoke for this one. And honestly, I kind of want to go back to the other garage now, just because it makes sense to try the power-ups. I love roof boxes. Why am I so fascinated by roof boxes? Here's the thing. I'm not going to put anything in it. This is a pretty large car. It's got a decent bit of space in the back. The roof box is, quite honestly, most of the time, not going to be used. This is way too grippy. Holy crap, he says as he slides. I really like this car. I don't like the normal E Tron that much, but this is big thumbs up from me. I don't even normally like electric cars. I'm like, oh, give me my petrol. But it's just super sick. Okay, let's go. What do we do? We got 22 options. We had about 19. There's the Imani Tech, which is the remote control unit, so we can control this from another location, or the missile lock-on jammer. Honestly, don't know if we need this anymore. They seem to have nerfed some things to do with the flying nuisances. Oh, and we also have the armor plating, just in case you want to have some armor. That looks pretty cool. This is a good car, honestly. This is really good. I think it looks pretty cool with the armor plating. I'm actually going to go for that. And did I upgrade the brakes? I did. Look how crap the brakes are. All right, here we are with the car in the daylight. How it do? Now, I've got to say, I've been driving this around a little bit, and honestly, I am a little bit... It's confusing, to say the very least. It's not properly stable. It feels quite battery heavy, if you will. What I imagine heavy batteries feel like. I say that. I've driven electric. I know what it feels like. Battery heavy is a weird heavy. However, this car, quite honestly, is, again, a bit odd. It doesn't feel particularly fast. Again, that probably is because the other cars we've driven, the extra fast cars, of course, well, they're upgraded past a certain point. This one, these ones are available on new and last gen. Oh, guys, I'll see you later. Stop. Yeah. You saw nothing. You didn't even know. Let's just agree to... Okay, can someone close my damn door? Close my damn door! Oh, God! Okay, a little bit how this drives. Not particularly quick, not particularly stable. It feels like it's ready to flip after 2 1-2s. That's not very good. It's an electric car, it's torquey, but at the same time, let me show you from a standstill kind of how this goes. It's a little bit odd. So if I set off, hold the accelerator and the handbrake, and off we go, launch it, it's not really that fast. Like, normally an electric car should be super quick off the line, and then they die out pretty quickly. This one almost gets a weird second wind sometimes. There you go. There you go. Just see that? Like, it's a weird, somehow, second wind that only happens sometimes. What a beautiful... honestly, it looks pretty damn good. I wasn't sure on the E Tron itself, but... this has grown on. This is fantastic. I love the look of this thing. I want one for a daily. This is beautiful. I don't care if it don't make no noise, because it's a daily. My daily is gonna work. It's got less parts to go wrong. Just get another screw away, and it just doesn't feel that quick. Do you see what I mean? Like, it feels like you get all the torque at the beginning and nothing else afterwards. It'd be super interesting to now partner up a bunch of the electric cars and do an electric car race in GTA 5. I don't know if that sounds of any interest to anyone else at all, but considering electric cars aren't really that big in most games, it's something I kind of want to try. It just kind of tickles my fancy. Anyway, this is a beautiful looking car. I genuinely love the look of it. This might actually be my favorite looking car that they added. I know the Countach was a big one, but yeah, this is some looker, isn't it? Then the real thing. Do you agree, disagree? Smash like, subscribe, and I will see you in more future GTA videos, because the drip feed is real. Until next time, peace.